Bill Walton only played 5 seasons for the Portland Trail Blazers, but he left a lasting impact on the team and the city.
I mean, a lot of success, and I think a lot of people don't really understand how important he was to the game of basketball.
Brandon Bowden is the general manager of Spirit of 77 in Northeast Portland. He remembers the memories Walton brought as a player and as a broadcaster.
It's really sad that he's passed away, but I think that there's a lot of fond memories in the Portland community of him, and I think that he'll kind of live on in that kind of inspiration to the community.
Many fans took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to say how sad they were that he passed away. Former teammate Bob Gross saw him earlier this year.
Not a huge surprise because he didn't telecast, he wasn't on the Pac-12 this last year, and I saw him in, I believe it was January, February, he was up here for an event, and he didn't look good. Even though I pressed him, I said, "How you feeling? How you doing?" He says, "I'm doing great."
Gross still calls Walton one of the best teammates he's ever had.
Just a lot of good memories with Bill. Bill was the ultimate teammate. He was only into winning. He could have probably scored 30 points a game if he wanted to, but he wanted to make sure that the team ran the way it was supposed to run. And
Larry Steele was one of Walton's teammates on the Blazers championship team too.
This guy just loved to play basketball.
He got to know him really well and saw firsthand how he would try to take care of his body through all of the injuries he faced throughout his career.
I was fortunate to locker right next to Bill for 5 years at Memorial Coliseum. So I was there through all of his diets, his breatharianism, his carrot juice.
The Portland Trail Blazers released this statement saying, "Bill Walton was a true legend and an extraordinary player, talented broadcaster, and vital part of the Blazers organization. His mastery of the game not only established himself as one of the greatest centers in history, but also led the Blazers to a championship in 1977.
the locker room after we won the championship, the more I think about it, that was a really fun time, even though the TV cut out. We still had fun in the locker room.
A moment that was cut off for millions on that day lives forever for these guys who share a lifetime of memories together.
Current Blazers team owner Jody Allen called Walton an icon and said in a statement, his leadership and tenacity on the court were key to bringing a championship to our fans and define one of the most magical moments in franchise history. We will always treasure what he brought to our community and the sport of basketball. David, back to you.